Hello, guys. Today on the Braynax show, we are with Madam Idah, who happens to be the CEO of Ariedez Systems, and today we're going to discuss about the tech world and also the Ariedez system. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Peter.
Yes.
I'm glad to be here today. Maybe I can tell the viewers, my name is Idah McKenna, the founder of Ariedez Systems, which was founded in the year 2024, but registered this year, 2025. And it's all about empowering the youth and the women in tech in the rural areas or the marginalized areas where we find most we have so many people who are interested in venturing tech, but they have no support. That's all basically about Ariedez.
Okay, so far, how far have you gone? How many people have you impacted and talked with?
I can say so far we've impacted around 1,000 people.
That's good.
And we aim before 2030 at least to have empowered at least 10,000 youths and close to 5,000 women to venture into tech.
Okay, thank you. That's very good. Also, before you venture into tech, can you tell us about your tech background?
Okay, myself, I'm a graduate of Jomo Kenyatta, where I did a Bachelor of Science in Technology. From there, I was advantaged. I joined one of the largest banks in Kenya, that's Kenya Commercial Bank, where I was privileged to work as a relationship manager and as well as a tech person. And I can say most of the skills I've gained, mostly I've gained those skills from the bank, that's KCB. And currently I'm working with Kiwami Tech, where we do software engineering and software testing.
There is this narrative that goes whereby many of the youths think that whatever you studied back in campus is not the thing you'll go end up working on or doing at the end of the day. You just come out after graduating, you just do any job. You put your CVs and your papers and just do anything that comes your way. Did that happen to you or during your time?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
I can say mine was a bit interesting. Because after graduating, I joined the bank where they were doing the computerization. But in this case, I was not permanent. And after the contract ended, now I was jobless. And the role that was there is becoming a graduate trainee, and where you are posted to a branch to either become a teller, tellers, the ones we call cashiers, or you're given any other role within the banking hall. You see, when I was in college, I studied about programming, what are computers, but in this case, I was placed now to serve customers over the counter. So I can say that at times what you learn in college, you might not end up actually getting a role related to that. And what I can advise, especially the youth, it's to embrace it. Always there's the learning space. Learn. As you learn, look for what you're passionate about. If it's in tech, just as you're working, now you can divert it. Now start looking for those tech jobs as you're doing now the role that is there currently.
But luckily, you ended up in a tech role.
Yes, I can say it wasn't a smooth ride because I worked within now. I also did sales within the bank where I was selling accounts and loans and mortgages. And you see all these things I didn't know about sales. So I did the banking role for close to 13 years. After 13 years, that's when I managed to go to the tech now space. I hope that one is clear.
It's clear.
I worked for 13 years within the banking.
Doing different odd things.
Yes, those
the things that you didn't study about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But all I can say, I did it with a lot of passion because that's the role that was feeding me at the moment. So I took it positively and did it positively.
Okay, how did you manage to switch? Because most of the times when you for me, let me say when I go to a certain job and I'm given a certain role, I will try as much as possible to advance from the same role to go to higher roles. Because when I write my CV, I have experience in sales. I will not write I have experience in programming. I will not write it that I have experience in IT. And most of the jobs they look at your experience mostly more than even your papers. If you write your papers that I'm experienced in doing IT job, let's say cybersecurity, it's easier for you to get a job in cybersecurity, even if you studied law in your when you graduate before as your degree. So how did you manage in your CV to change it or to switch it from being a salesperson to an IT person?
Okay, I can say myself, I didn't encounter that because I still switched to the same employer. But how I switched, now the bank was still upgrading to a newer core banking system. And since at the branch level and supporting so many people, they knew that I was more of tech and I knew about the previous core banking, which was being upgraded. That's how now I landed in the tech space because now I was doing more of testing for the new core banking system. And when the project was about to come to an end, I approached one of the senior managers within the IT and shared my passion and vision. And I requested her to give me an opportunity at least to do tech. And after now the project, I started doing now the IT support where I was supporting now the core banking, the branches, I can say the branches and the end office staff. That's all I entered the tech space.
That made it easy for you to switch from being a salesperson
Yes,
to a tech person.
yes, I can say that. But I can say all the same, when you're in IT support, you're dealing with, it's more of a relationship management role. So you find, having worked at the branch level doing customer service and now transitioning to IT support, I bought so many skills from the customer service role. Because here now that's where you interact with, even though you're interacting with the internal staff, supporting them, that's where now I learned more of communication skills, technical skills, and collaboration tools. I mean, skills, I can say collaboration skills, interacting now with people. So I can say this was the transitioning. I can say one role helped the other one. That's what I can say.
It was a journey in the end.
Yes, it was a journey in the end.
One thing led to the other.
Yes.
Okay. Now tell us about the Ariedez system, whereby you are the CEO. What does it entail and what are you trying to push? What is the vision of the company? Tell us about the Ariedez system.
Ariedez system, it's I've incorporated Ariedez system based on what I've seen in the industry at the moment, especially employment.
Yeah.
You'll find someone who has done tech, they have done a degree, they have done masters, but you still find those people are jobless. And if you ask yourself why, I realized nowadays it's not about the degree or the masters. It's the skills that you possess. Employers nowadays are not just looking at papers. It's what you're bringing on board. What's your added advantage to that company? Yes, you've done IT. Apart from IT, where have you specialized in? Are you a software engineer? Are you a graphic designer? Are you, let's say like myself now in automation, are you an automation engineer? So those are the things that, as in IT has scaled up. It's not like initially where a degree was very important. Nowadays we have so many people. I think all over you see people graduating. And you ask yourself, where are all these graduates coming from? So that's how Ariedez was born. Because now after you complete that bachelor's or computer science,
Yeah.
how do you differentiate yourself from the crowd? Do you want to learn specialized skills? That's where now Ariedez comes in. And then it's not everyone who is looking for employment. We have people, especially the young, I see them, they want to do things on their own. Social media, that's where now the design and the graphics come in. We have people also venturing in businesses, SMEs and micro businesses. They're thriving using technology. And the more you have that technology knowledge on how to apply those skills with the current market, that's when now you differentiate yourself in the entire space.
So-
And that's why Ariedez is there.
So basically, in Ariedez, you teach people how to use the technology.
Exactly. We are mostly focusing now on the upgrading of your skills. Yes, you've done a degree in IT.
Yeah.
After this degree, we need you to specialize now. Maybe, as I mentioned, you want to become a web designer.
Yeah.
This is a role, as you're looking for a job, it can be earning you money alongside. Actually, you can even become an employer and also train other youth where you'll be creating webs for companies.
Sure.
The content creators, you start marketing for the businesses.
But currently, when it comes to web design, content creation, data management systems, you can just do it via clicks. We have a lot of AI.
Okay.
AI, from AI website to platforms to language models. There are plenty of them whereby you can just do some 2-3 clicks and it just shows you. So do you also teach them about that?
Yes, there's also AI, but I want to talk more about what you said. You know, Peter, you're
Yes.
advantaged.
Yeah.
Maybe where you've come from, you've grown knowing there is internet,
Yes.
you have power, you have a laptop.
Yeah.
There's someone who graduates or there's someone who is somewhere in Ojir or Mandera.
Yeah.
After graduating, the last time they saw a laptop was in the lab in campus.
Sure.
Some areas there's no internet. There's no, I can say there's no power.
Access to the resources.
Yes,
that
access
you
to the
need.
resources. Your advantage, maybe you have those resources with you.
Yeah.
So our keen interest is now that person who is in the marginalized areas industry. Like myself, I've worked close to 15 years.
Do you also teach them about that?
Yes, there's also AI, but I want to talk more about what you said. You know, Peter, you're
Yes.
advantaged.
Yeah.
Maybe where you've come from, you've grown knowing there is internet,
Yes.
you have power, you have a laptop.
Yeah.
There's someone who graduates or there's someone who is somewhere in Ojir or Mandera.
Yeah.
After graduating, the last time they saw a laptop was in the lab in campus.
Sure.
Some areas there's no internet. There's no, I can say there's no power.
Access to the resources.
Yes,
that
access
you
to the
need.
resources. Your advantage, maybe you have those resources with you.
Yeah.
So our keen interest is now that person who is in the marginalized areas industry. Like myself, I've worked close to 15 years. I need to empower another woman as well.
Yeah.
You see? So if at least someone has a mentor to show them the direction, it simplifies the entire career journey. More than a person who is just working blindly, who doesn't have access to those resources and doesn't know the direction to take.
She will be just there complaining about the government.
Yes, they'll be complaining about the government, but the government cannot touch each and everyone. You see?
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, apart from that, there is this issue narrative whereby we think AI is taking our jobs. And also for someone like me, I already say that the tech industry is very crowded. We have a lot of people who have studied. We have a lot of geeks. We have a lot of people who know much. Was it that way during your time? Was there some technology that came that made you be afraid that you will not get a job?
No. Let me say, during our time, actually, IT people were very few. So even companies were looking for IT people. Unlike now, where we have so many.
Currently, you say during a time, IT people, companies were looking for IT people.
Yes, companies were
Now,
looking for
now
IT
IT people are looking for companies.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Everyone has a system. You approach every each and every company.
Yeah, I can say yes. And that's why you remember I told you it's now you as a person differentiate yourself from the crowd.
Yeah.
If you work with the crowd saying there are no jobs, go look at that job description that you intend to. Maybe you want to become, let's say, a data engineer.
Yeah.
What do you require as a data engineer?
Statistics.
Exactly.
Python.
You need to know a bit of Python. It's SQL, the advanced SQL.
Okay.
So it's upon you as a person to differentiate yourself, upskill.
Sure.
You see,
Yeah.
as much as you say there are no jobs, I think you saw, is it last year? There's a company, I think this of Facebook, we call
Meta.
him, yes. When they advertised their roles, they were not looking for a degree or master's. They were looking for a skill.
Sure.
And that's what you need to ask
Even
yourself.
Elon Musk did the same also.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So guys, we have discussed a lot. Maybe you tell us where we can get you, like your website, and now can someone chip in if at all is interested in either learning from you or doing anything that involves Ariedez Systems.
Okay. And before I answer that, let me answer you. There's a question you asked me about AI. AI actually, it's mimicking the humans,
Sure.
and simplifying something you would have taken like a whole year to learn. What I can say as a person in tech, place yourself where the technology is. If you remember, in our years when you were studying, we used to do things like floppy disk for storage. Are
Yeah.
they there?
No.
Right now we are talking of cloud.
The only floppy disk I've ever seen is an image of it.
Exactly. We were talking of you want to get a movie.
Yeah.
You go and look for a CD or you rent that movie and watch.
Yeah.
Nowadays, Netflix is there.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right now, people are talking of automation. So, how do you place yourself with where the tech is going? Tech evolves every day. This AI, we have now this AI that we have currently. In a few years, we'll not have that AI. Because what tech does, tech changes with human behavior. Right now, everyone wants things done so quickly. To simplify, to cut costs. That's where AI comes in. But this AI needs people to take care of it. It needs technicians. It needs people who do prompt engineering to be prompting
The AI itself.
the AI. So place yourself with where tech is. AI is not coming to take that space. Actually, it's creating more tech careers.
Sure.
That's my take. And now to conclude about Ariedez. Ariedez, we have our website, ariedezsystems.com. Whatever you feel that we need to tackle, whatever challenges you're also facing in IT that we can assist you. We're also on YouTube. You can follow us there as well. And in case you need my contacts, you can find them within the websites.
Okay, thank you.